Coffee stirring sticks have holes in them because those help reduce the resistance from your drink. This way, they can stir sugar much more effectively. Such a design also makes these plastic sticks tougher and prevents them from bending in hot water. And since stirring sticks are partially hollow, less plastic is used during their production. When you take a sip from a coffee cup closed with a lid, the air pressure inside the cup drops. That's why the air from the outside tries to push into the cup. The tiny hole on the lid allows some air to enter this way, and the liquid can go out of the main hole more smoothly. There are strings on a pack of cotton pads so that you can hang it on something. At the bottom of the pack, there's also a perforated line. If you tear along it, it'll be much easier to pull out cotton pads. Thanks to the holes in the bottom of earphones, air can circulate up and down through the speakers. It results in increased low frequencies. This makes the bass sound deeper and improves the overall sound quality. Sometimes, you need to get away from your computer but don't want to keep logging back in. Put your mouse over the top of an analog watch. The mouse will perceive the ticking second hand's movement, and this will prevent your computer screen from turning black. Most kitchen shears have metal plier-like teeth in the middle, between the handle grips. They can help you crack nuts, crab shells, and other tough products. You can also open jars and bottles, or remove herb stems with their help. When using a blender, pour the liquids in first. Only after adding your milk, coconut water, or yogurt, put the berries, fruits, or spinach inside. You can keep your cold meals cold and your food fresh by making a DIY ice pack. Take a sponge and fill it with water. Then put it in a plastic bag and leave it in the freezer. Once the sponge is frozen, it'll stay this way for a long time. Keep in mind that you should use a watertight bag and a fresh sponge. You can use metal loops on the sides of a grocery cart to organize the space in your cart better. Hang your jacket on such a loop or put a bag of delicate items there like eggs or bread. This way, your jacket won't get wrinkled and eggs won't get crushed. Most carts also have an additional section at the bottom. When your cart is full, use it to attach a shopping basket for extra purchases. Lift the whole metal thing and place your basket on the horizontal bar above the wheels. Then secure it with the hooks. The black lines on the basketball make the game easier to play. They're actually grooves helping you handle the ball. And since players need to move around the court while dribbling or bouncing the ball, control is crucial. The black lines allow you to grip the ball better. You can also easily steer it in any direction once it's in your hand. If the basketball was smooth, you wouldn't be able to do it. By the way, pebbled dots that cover the outside of the ball serve the same purpose. Buttons on beverage lids help restaurant workers understand what's in the cup. Near each button, there's a name. All you need to do is check which one is pushed down. When the blue bristles on your toothbrush fade, it's time to change it. Well, I better check mine. You can use this tip while driving on a highway. When it's time to make an exit, watch highway signs. If the sign for your destination is on the left, your exit will be on the left too. If it's on the right, look for your exit on the right. If you turn over a Tupperware container, you'll see some symbols. They'll inform you if you can put the container in the dishwasher, if it can be microwaved or frozen. You may even find out how you can recycle the thing. It's often hard to figure out how much detergent you need to clean your laundry well, but not go overboard. Pay attention to the cap of your detergent. It usually has a marker indicating how much product you need to add to your laundry. Or there might be an instruction on the bottle. It'll let you know how to measure the detergent. The drawer at the bottom of your stove is there to keep your dishes warm when you cook large amounts of food. When one dish is in the oven, the already prepared ones are kept warm in the drawer below. You can use most screwdrivers together with a wrench to create more torque. Just place the wrench over the handle of the screwdriver. This way, you'll need to apply a lot less force than before. You'll also be able to get to hard-to-reach places more easily. Doorknobs are often made of brass, bronze, or some other copper alloys. All because these materials have an antimicrobial effect. It means they get rid of germs on their own and do it fast, within a couple of hours. The hole in a ruler can be useful if you want to hang the device on a hook. You can also place a pencil tip in this hole if you need to draw a perfect circle. You can reuse your old curtain rings by placing them on a hanger. Then put your scarves or anything else that will fit through them. This will help you save space and make it easier for you to look through the things in your wardrobe. In the past, people used to cheat by shaving off coins made of precious metals like gold and silver. Then they sold these metals and used lighter coins to pay for stuff. The grooves on the coin's edges were invented to make sure a coin hadn't been tampered with. That's why modern dimes and quarters have them. You can usually find some silica gel in bags, shoes, and many other things you buy. This gel absorbs excess moisture. Don't throw it away. Every time your shoes get wet, put some packets of silica gel inside them. A button on the back of the collar of a button-down shirt is there to prevent your tie from sticking out. And the small loop on the back of a shirt can be used to hang the thing without wrinkling it. It's very convenient to use bread tags to organize your cords. Just take a bread tag and several cords and clip them together. You can also write notes on these tags and use them as reminders. There are magnetic locks on fuel hoses at gas stations. They come in handy if someone drives away with the gas nozzle still attached to their car. In this case, the lock detaches the hose automatically. Ooh, that's embarrassing. The stripes on headphone jacks keep the wires insulated from one another. One stripe means the headset had a mono signal. 2 stripes indicate you'll have stereo sound. And 3 strikes means you're out. Wait, that's baseball. 3 stripes means the headset also has a built-in microphone. Get equipped for any season with brand new Brightside merch. Click the link and grab your print. Escalator brushes are there for your safety. They don't allow you to come too close to the edge of the escalator. This way, your clothes won't end up in between the steps. The utility knife can serve you much longer than you might think. Look at the blade carefully. It's made of parallel sections. Once the knife gets blunt, you should break off the top section. You can do it with the help of a cap you'll find at the bottom of the instrument. In no time, you'll have a sharp blade again. A small piece of fabric that comes with new clothes can help you test the material. Only after that, wash the garment. If you see the fabric fade, stretch, or pill in the wash, at least you won't ruin the entire item. Instead of opening a banana at the stem, turn it upside down and peel it from the bottom. It opens much more easily this way. Just ask a monkey. Some boxes of chocolates have little dents in between the holes for candies. If you push such a dent, the chocolate surrounding it will pop out of their compartments. Most padlocks have a tiny hole on the bottom. It's needed to drain water from the lock and avoid corrosion. By the way, it's the best place to lubricate a padlock. Just put a drop of oil there and the key will turn much easier. If you don't see a hole on the bottom, the lock is supposed to be used inside. Bottles have long necks so that your drink stays cool longer. Hold the neck, not the bottle itself, and your drink won't warm up. Notebook margins originally appeared because people needed to protect their notes. In the past, there were many rats living in houses. These animals gnawed on everything they could find, even paper. But this way, they ate margins and the notes remained safe. Colorful plastic tags on bread bags indicate when the product was made. If it's Monday, there will be a blue tag. For Tuesday, it'll be green. Thursday is red. Friday is white, and on Saturday, look for fresh bread with a yellow tag. You can turn the metal plate on your stapler's base. If you rotate it, stapler pins will be bent outward. It'll allow you to staple something only temporarily, and the staples can be easily removed later. The small bumps on the F and J keys on the keyboard help people find the right keys without looking down. It's especially convenient for those who use touch typing. The hole in a lollipop stick is there to save your life. If the stick gets stuck in someone's mouth, the hole will prevent this person from choking. The hole near the rim of your bathroom sink, now don't confuse those two, is there to prevent overflows. Thanks to it, all excess water goes into the siphon. Plus, it helps your sink drain faster. The hole gives the air gathered in the siphon somewhere to escape. The rumble strips on the sides of the road are placed there to alert drivers who doze off behind the wheel. When their tires move over these strips, the noise and vibration work like an alarm clock. The black grate on a microwave is called a Faraday shield. It contains the electromagnetic energy inside the oven and protects the exterior from radiation. The grate also speeds up the heating process. It may block phone signals too. Hey, just saying. The dime-sized hole in the elevator doors is actually a keyhole. If the doors get stuck, an operator can open them manually thanks to this hole. They will just insert a special key. A roll of aluminum foil might keep coming out of the box when you don't need it to. But if you push in the tabs on the sides of the box, they'll hold the roll in place. While using a plunger on a clogged kitchen sink or toilet, make sure you've got the right tool. If it has a standard bowl-shaped rubber head, it's perfect for flat surfaces, such as a sink or a tub. But the one designed for toilet pipes has a narrower head. Two zippers for one section of your bag are great protection against pickpocketing. If you connect the two zippers with a small lock, no one will be able to open your backpack. If you don't remember which side of the car your gas tank is on, check the fuel gauge on the dashboard. There, you'll find a little gas pump with an arrow pointing to the left or right. It indicates the side you should choose before pulling up to the pump. Now, don't waste your time looking for this on an electric car, though. Get it? Ribbed ketchup containers they give you at fast food restaurants can get a bit bigger. Just pull the ribs outward, and your container will house much more sauce. The digits on an egg are part of a special labeling system. It's used in many countries. The first number indicates the method of production. The following two-letter code stands for the country where the egg was produced. And then you can find a registration number. It indicates the laying hen establishment. The first number in this code can vary from 0 to 3. 0 means it's an organic egg. 1, it's a free-range egg, which means it was produced by a hen that was allowed to wander around outdoors. 2 stands for an egg produced in a deep litter indoor housing. 3, you're about to buy a cage farming egg. All Tic Tac containers are designed to dispense just 1 mint every time you open them. There's a little indentation in the lid that has the same shape as the candy. Turn the container upside down and gently shake it. When you open it, you'll notice 1 Tic Tac stuck between the lid grooves. Bath foam not only relieves stress and makes your skin nice and clean, it also keeps the water warm. The foam consists of thousands of tiny air bubbles. These bubbles form an insulating layer on the water surface. It keeps heat from escaping. Sometimes, pre-rinsing dishes may lead to your dishwasher cleaning them worse than it could. Special sensors inside modern dishwashers can perceive how dirty your plates are. And after that, they send a controlled jet of water to wash all that stuff off. The only thing you're actually supposed to do is remove solid food from your plates and stack them up properly. You can use your vegetable peeler to shave off thin slices of onion, which means less time, stress, and tears. Vegetable peelers are also great for slicing cheese. A big, toothy spoon comes in handy when you need to pull your spaghetti out of the pot. And the hole in the middle of the spoon can help you measure portions. 1 portion equals as many dry noodles as you can fit into the hole. Place a wooden spoon across the top of a pot with pasta. It'll prevent bubbles from escaping. Once they touch the spoon's water-repelling surface, they'll immediately retreat back into the pot. Little buttons on your jeans are called rivets. They were originally placed there to keep the seams from ripping. In the past, mostly miners and other workers wore jeans. That's why this item of clothing had to be particularly durable. And even though these days jeans aren't under such stress, the tradition of using rivets still remains. The hole in your frying pan's handle can hold your stirring spoon. File that away for later use. Dimples on the surface of the golf ball increase its lift and reduce air resistance. It means that the ball can go further. The dimples don't have to be spherical. They can be hexagonal or have any other shape. But sadly, you still gotta hit the ball right. If you examine a Heinz packet carefully, you'll notice a number on it. It indicates which filling line the packet was filled on. That's why the product is the same, but the numbers are different. If you see a pair of jeans with an extra loop, those are special jeans for cyclists. They belong to the commuter clothing line, and the loop's main purpose is to hold your bike lock. The tiny hole in an airplane window is there to balance air pressure. The window has 3 layers. The outer pane is extremely sturdy. It can withstand air pressure differences during takeoff and landing. The inner pane, which is the closest to you, is made of cheaper materials. It prevents potential damage to the window. The hole itself is in the middle pane. It not only balances the pressure, but also prevents the window from fogging. There's a tab on the bottom of your rear view mirror. If you push it back during nighttime driving, the headlights of the car moving behind yours won't be so blinding. If you're driving during the day, pull the tab forward. Sneakers were originally invented for basketball players. And since they needed to lace their shoes in the most comfortable way, side holes were invented. Those help players lace their sneakers in any way they liked and accommodate anyone's foot. The correct way to break off a piece of a Toblerone chocolate bar is by pushing the pointy side inwards toward the rest of the bar. Boy, I've been doing it wrong all these years. Whoops, here come the Toblerone police. I'm in trouble. Solo cups used at barbecue parties can help you measure liquids. The bottom line equals 1 ounce. The second line means you've poured in 5 ounces. And the third line means 12 ounces. Doesn't say here which particular liquids they mean. Produce stickers on fruit and veggies are full of information. You'll find a 4-digit code on products grown conventionally. In most cases, it also means that the producers use pesticides. If the product is organic, its sticker will have 5 digits, and the first one will be 9. Genetically modified products will also have a 5-digit code, but the first number will be 8. If you need to add some milk to your coffee or have a glass of juice, pour the drink from the other side of the carton. This way, the liquid will slosh around less, and it will be easier to control the entire process. In the past, you could only see diamond slits on Alpine packs. Their main purpose was to carry ropes. But these days, you can see such slits on almost any backpack. You can peel an orange more effectively if you cut into the peel at the top and bottom first. Then make a slit on one side and just pull the peel open. Pant creases have a story of their own. In the past, it was important to transport as many goods as possible at a time. That's why folded pants got heavily pressed. It was really difficult to get rid of the resulting creases. It was easier to say it was fashionable. Headrests in cars are detachable. You can use one to break the windows if you get stuck in your vehicle, but by smashing the glass you can easily hurt yourself. So try sliding one of the prongs in between the window pane and the door. Then pull the headrest toward yourself. The window will shatter. But hey, I'd try the door lock first. The blue part of the eraser should be used when you need to erase something from thicker paper. It works on pencil and even ink, as long as the paper is thick enough. Some caps on small tubes have a little spike inside. The purpose of this spike is to break the foil that seals the tube. Keyboards come with little legs. Thanks to these legs, you can tilt your keyboard and see which keys you're hitting. But keep in mind that a flat keyboard doesn't make your wrists so tired. And if you can touch type, you don't need to look at the keyboard anyway. The doors of most toilet stalls don't reach the floor. For one thing, it helps you figure out which one is occupied. These gaps can also be used for emergency access if the person inside needs medical help. It's better to apply your shampoo only to the roots. The foam that will appear will trickle down your hair anyway. An olive spoon has a small hole in its bowl-shaped head. The main purpose of this utensil is to lift olives, cherries, pickled garlic, and other products from liquid-filled jars, cans, or bowls. The hole in the middle allows you to drain the liquid that gathers in the spoon easily and without making a mess.